Welcome back to A Taste of Bipsy. I'm your host, Alex Richardson. This is my chef, Chef Kelvin. Chef Kelvin, what are you making today?
Today I'm going to be making a pasta seafood Alfredo with a Cajun twist. I have my andouille sausage. That's going to be my Cajun twist. I have my scallops. It's going to be my seafood. And my sauce is going to be consist of Alfredo. I have my milk, my cream, my herbs, my white pepper, and my cheese and butter.
All right, scallops. I've never had scallops before, so I'm actually very interested in trying this out.
Scallops is it's kind of like a shrimp crustacean type, but it's a little bit milder. They're very delicate, but they are delicious.
All right, well,
I decided to go with a scallop. Most people will probably use shrimp. We use shrimp, clam, crab, but today I want to do something different. So that's why I chose the scallop.
As I said, I'm very excited to try this. What is the first step that we should do to get started with this?
The first step we're going to do is I'm going to start my sauce.
All right.
My sauce, if you'll hand me the milk.
Okay, I'll definitely hand you this milk. Here we go.
You want to just stir it in brown and let it get up.
All right, and so when you're cooking the milk, are you waiting to get it to have a froth or a boil before adding
yeah,
anything
it needs to
more
really get hot. It needs to come to a boil because when I put my butter in, you want that to melt.
All right.
And you want your cream and your cheese to melt. So it's very important for you to get this milk hot.
Yeah.
If it's not hot, that defeats the whole purpose.
About what temperature do you have the burner at right now?
Right now, it's at about medium.
Medium?
Yeah,
all right. So you don't want to go full high because you might start burning.
Yeah,
the
because
milk.
it'll start. Right? Yeah,
all right.
It'll, and a lot of people don't know in cooking, slower the better.
Oh, yes, so yeah.
You know, a whole lot of time we make the mistake of we want fast. We want fast.
I make that mistake very regularly.
Yeah, the slower the better. I just really love to cook.
That's why it's always dangerous to cook when you're hungry because you just want to eat now.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So now we'll add the cream.
Add this cream. Is this like a half and half? Is it a thick cream?
Yeah, it's a half and half.
All right. Is that like preferred, or you basically any kind of cream you want, like a buttermilk cream or?
Well, no, with the Alfredo, this is preferred for me because buttercream gives it a little more thicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't want too thick.
No, I don't want
you want it to cover the pasta.
Right.
Gotcha.
Right. There we go.
Oh, that's already thickened up pretty well.
Now you hand me the butter.
Oh, this is a lot of butter right here.
Yes.
Oh, we just pop that whole thing in.
Pop the whole thing.
Okay. Don't need to cut that up, just because I'm sure the milk's gonna help melt it down.
Yeah. If you look and see the butter's already.
Oh yeah, it is. So there's a lot of dairy in this.
It is. The herbs.
So what mixture of herbs is this?
This is oregano, basil, thyme. It's just like mostly Italian.
Oh, okay. Are those something that you prefer, or is it like when you kind of add whatever you want into the mix? Because I personally grow my own basil and oregano.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so
this is.
Is it? Would you say it's better to use them dry or fresh? Because you have them dry here.
Well, fresh is always better.
Fresh is always better?
Fresh is always better than anything you do. But
oh yeah, that butter is just about gone already.
Give me
Is that white pepper in there?
Yeah, that white pepper. Good stuff.
I don't think I've ever had white pepper. Is there a
Pinch of
specific
salt.
difference in between it just the black pepper?
Well, a lot of times, the black pepper will leave those specks.
Right.
And sometimes, people don't, you just.
But if you want that kind of like nice, clear, beautiful white.
Because there's a lot of people afraid of pepper.
Afraid of pepper.
Yeah, they're afraid of. They don't like the pepper. They think it's hot, especially my kids. I have kids.
You have kids.
Yeah, I have kids. And they don't like onions and bell peppers and anything hot, but they like the flavor.
Right.
And it's the same way with pepper. You don't want to see it. You want to taste it.
Yeah. So having kids, so why are you in the BPCC scholarship program, or the culinary program?
Well, actually, I've been. This is something I should have did 20 years ago.
Oh,
that was my first experience with cooking when I was in college. I started cooking at a place called Spaghetti's, and actually, I found out I'm kind of good. And, this is like the kitchen's like my home.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like natural. I get in there, man, and I'm just in my own place, and I just love to cook. And I decided now would be a good time You know, a lot of people find out what their purpose is younger. It took me a little longer. I had to go the long route.
Yeah.
To find out exactly
some
what
people
it
say
is.
the long route's the best route. You learn even more things on the way.
Now we want to add a little cheese to it.
What's that mixture there?
This is cheese. This is mozzarella and Parmesan.
Oh, okay. And then we see we got something over here too. I'll bring it over closer for when you need it. So mozzarella and Parmesan. I know Parmesan has that sharper taste to it, but mozzarella has a more creaminess, kind of mild flavor.
Right. Now while the sauce is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and saute our scallops. And,
All right. So what's the first thing we should add with that?
oh, very important, grapeseed oil. Pass me those the andouille sauce.
The andouille sauce is first. You want those to cook down first because
Yeah.
they take a bit longer than the.
Yeah, you want to get those cooked down first.
All right. And so I was.
And while they cooking, it's very important that you stir this sauce.
Yeah, I can already see it starting to bubble around the edges.
Mm-hmm.
And I can already hear the andouille sauce starting to heat up. That heats up pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these don't take long at all.
And so would you say your kids are pretty supportive of your culinary?
Actually, I have a daughter that's here taking the culinary program. We're in it together.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
want.
embarrass her sometimes as the dad?
Yeah, vice versa. Vice versa.
Oh, that's heated. That's heating up quick right there. I always love the sound of meat cooking on
Oh
pan.
man, it really. Hey, it's real good on Saturday morning. Man, I'm in the house, everybody's sleeping in. All I got to do is go in there and start that bacon, and all of a sudden everybody wake up.
It's the best alarm, I can say that for sure.
It is. It is.
So how long would you say that needs to cook before we add in the scallops?
Just a brown, just really brown them a little bit.
Gotcha.
Kind of caramelize, sear them a little bit. And
Yeah, get that crispy flavor.
yeah,
on it.
get a little crispy, the crispiness to it.
That's looking real nice. And so you're gonna while you're doing that, keep stirring the pasta sauce. 'Cause you don't want it burning.
No, you don't want it burned.
You got to be pretty ambidextrous for this.
Yeah.
It's getting real nice and frothy right there.
Get those cooked a little bit. Now we'll add the wine.
Okay. And that's a white wine.
Mm-hmm.
Does that add like another flavor to it?
Yeah, right. Scallops.
Scallops. All right, here we go. Grab yourself a good old handful, batch at a time.
I stir that around in there a little bit.
That's coming together real quick.
Yeah, coming together real quick. That's another reason why I chose this, because it's very, you know, it don't take long to prepare. You can get off work. I know a lot of times, especially when you have kids, when you get off work, they hungry and you got to run home and cook, and they want it now. They sitting at the table beating, bang, 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 bang. So you learn.
So it's a nice quick dinner to do when when you're on the fly.
Right.
All right. Oh, the flavors are definitely coming together. I love the sense of it specifically. You can even say this is a bit of a surf and turf.
Yes, sir.
And so you're sitting there adding, what is that?
This right here is it's a little garlic powder.
Oh, okay. Bring out that flavor some more. And so you're just adding that into the sauce now?
Right, you do that now.
You're doing it very gradually? Ooh, it's helping kind of darken up the sauce too a little bit.
Man, that's good.
I was like, yeah, that's looking real good.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it once the garlic cooking. I'm gonna let you sample it a little bit and tell me what you think.
Oh, I'd love to sample. I can tell you that. So you said in the past that you've had you've already had experience in the culinary field.
Yeah, I've line cook, fry cook, prep cook. I've been expo cook.
So you got a lot of stuff on your belt, is it?
Yeah.
Is it like, does it, I'm sure it helps out while you're in class. You're like, I was like, oh yeah, I've already dealt with that. I already know that.
I am definitely at an advantage over the rest of the students that like coming straight out of high school.
Oh yeah.
And but you know, it's just like it comes natural for me. The stuff that they're struggling with, I've already struggled with.
Oh yeah.
Actually, so.
So do you have any aspirations once you're out of the culinary program?
Yeah, I want to start a family business. That's why my daughter, you know, kind of like a family down home, southern Cajun kind of feel.
Do you have any idea what? Oh, so it's gonna be Cajun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like kind of like Cajun soul.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Cajun soul. You know, this very inspiring chef told me, stick to your culture, stick to what you know. You know, and you know, if you look at the Italians, you know, everybody got their own brand of food. Mexicans got Mexican, Italians got Italian, Chinese got Chinese. So, you know.
All right. So how much longer do you think we got on this these scallops and andouille?
Probably another couple of minutes.
Another couple of minutes?
Yeah, let some of that moisture cook out of them.
All
see,
right.
as you can see, it's starting to evaporate now.
And so, so we got a couple minutes on the andouille and the scallops, and how much longer do you think on the?
I'm gonna then I'm gonna add the sauce to the scallops and andouille.
Oh, okay.
And let it simmer a little while.
All
See,
right.
by it already being done, and they already being done. The only thing it has to do is just really heat up. But look at that! Look at them.
Yeah, the color's really changing on those scallops.
Yeah, you want them to caramelize.
You want a caramelized scallop?
Yeah, you want caramelize.
Okay. All right. Well, while we're cooking those down, and as we're cooking down the sauce a little bit more, we're gonna head and go to break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna have everything mixed together. We're gonna see how everything tastes.
All right.
We'll see you then.
From the time I was born, I was in a theatrical family, and now I'm dean of the division and pretty much the director of the theater aspects.
I love that people come to theater to experience the pain and tragedy and joy of other people's lives. I think that's kind of a beautiful thing. It's a release.
The whole experience of being on stage, it's scary, but I think it's kind of worth it because you get this adrenaline rush, you get all these emotions that you don't get to feel every day.
I haven't found a similar experience quite like it yet. It comes to a point where everything around me is real.
The theater is the one art form that encompasses all art forms. It's not about the final product other than the experience that happens when it happens.
As a student, you learn like every aspect of theater. You know, you learn costuming, you learn lighting, you know, you're building sets every day, and you're in makeup class, and you also, you know, take directing and acting. I mean, you do it all.
The hardest thing for some students to grasp is the language that they're dealing with, and you have to help them along. So when I find a student who has a lot of talent but needs some encouragement in other areas, that's the ones I really enjoy working with the most, I think.
Well, the faculty and staff at Bossier Parish Community College is absolutely fantastic. They wish they could keep you forever, and they love you and all that, but they want you to spread your wings and fly, and they are seriously preparing you for that.
We're looking to increase our audience development, which will bring in more people to see how wonderful our students are and how many opportunities that we can give them. Also giving the experience to the students that they need so they can get out of here with their degree and get a job.
We're back. Everything's been added together. During break, we added the pasta sauce to the scallops and andouille sausage. It's looking great. It looks delicious. We about ready to plate this?
I'm ready to plate it.
All right. So we're gonna come over here.
We just gonna
Take that pasta.
Take that
So yeah, we cooked this pasta before the show because everybody knows how to cook pasta. And we're gonna take this, add on the pasta sauce, and I can only say so many times that I am ready for this. And so yeah, this is why you want the pasta not to be too thick, because you want it to completely coat over the pasta itself.
Right.
don't be shy to get as many of them scallops and do sausage as you want on there.
Okay.
Trust me, I'll eat it all.
Okay.
Oh, that's looking good right there. And then, so even on top of this, you can
You
add
can,
any
yeah,
little
yeah, you
garnish,
can take
any
it
little
and garnish with parsley, basil. You might want to put a little diced tomato. That's it, man.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, and remember, presentation.
Plate presentation is
You eat with your eyes first.
and a hot plate is key.
Oh, definitely.
But there you have it.
So we're done.
We done.
We are done. This looks delicious. I'm ready to eat it. Is this about time that I can eat
Yes,
this?
sir. You can give it a try. Here's
All right. I'm gonna go ahead.
Go ahead.
Take a bite.
Take a bite. Tell me what you think.
See if I can get a little bit of scalp there, a little bit of andouille sausage there. Do a little twirl, get in that pasta. Here we go. Ooh, that's steaming right there. That's ready to be eaten. This plate is delicious. I'm glad that I've been able to experience this wonderful meal with you. I'm your host, Alex. This was our chef, Chef Kelvin. And we'll see you next time on A Taste of BPCC. And remember, stay in the kitchen.
Bye-bye.